Okay, there we go. Had a false start there because I didn't have everything set up, but we're here. Howdy. Welcome back to Yakuza Like a Dragon. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, the next one. And we're here. My brain is still soup. Last we left off, we decided to get to the bottom of what's going on with the Chinese mafia in Hawaii, and we fought that dude in the tight shirt over there. And as it turns out, they're doing big crimes in Hawaii as expected, but they're actually part of like a larger criminal conglomerate. And apparently all the different branches of people we've been fighting, like the Barracudas, the Chinese Triad, and I think the Yakuza, the Yamai Syndicate, I think they're all working under a single like criminal linchpin. That being Bryce, who's the guy who's in charge of Palicana, the Jesus-esque dude. He turns out he's the guy in charge of like everything, and now he's actually our main antagonist, as far as we know. And after a lot of fighting and a lot of fire, Kiryu had a bad had a bad coughing fit, which it's kind of to be expected when he revealed he was very ill. And because he couldn't hold off a bunch of dudes while he was horribly sick, he got nabbed by the Yamai Syndicate while we were driving off. So, sorry, I got the sniffles. I woke up like 40 minutes ago. I'm very professional, as you guys know, but that's kind of where we're at right now. Right now we're trying to recover. I'm supposed to talk to everyone to get their 2 cents on what we're going to do. Because right now our next target, I assume, is the Yamai Syndicate, and we are going to go deal with them. Also, so that's us caught up on the game. A bit of a life update. I've had 3 migraines in the past 2 days, which is a lot for me. It's happened before. I really dislike it. It's mainly because I'm just dealing with a lot of shit, like mentally recently, and I don't know. I think I came back to streaming like a little early, but whatever. It's right now it's like I'm just trying to get back my feet back on the ground, and right now it's I might not have I don't think my commentary is gonna be the best today because my brain is just fucking soup right now. It kind of usually when I have a migraine, usually it fucks me up for like about 3 hours, and I've got something for the headache part of it, but it still makes me like nauseous and like knocks me out basically for a bit. Like I get really sleepy and exhausted, and I don't have a lot of motivation, and that carries over to like the next day. So I'm still pretty tired. I don't think I'm gonna do much on today. So thank God it's Memorial Day. It's luckily it's a 3-day weekend and I don't have to do much until tomorrow. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Hoping to get my feet back on the ground and get moving again. Anywho, let's see what AG has to say. So, Kiryu-san's regarded as some big shot legendary Yakuza, huh? The Dragon of Dojima. Hanawa-san told me about it. Hard to believe things turned out like this. Yamai's turf in Knight Square near Anaconda Center. It used to be a happening spot, but not so much these days. The last I saw of Kiryu-san, he was coughing up blood. We've got to get him out of there. Yeah, kind of what I'm expecting so far. Alright, Wong To, that's his name. I thought for sure you'd leave me behind back there. Yeah. Don't read too far into it. Just how it worked out. Well, thank you anyhow. You saved my life, Ichiban Kasuga. Maybe, but Palicana still has your son, right? Yes, and I'm going to get him back. And once I do, I'm going to wring that snake Bryce's neck. We're finally starting to understand why Akane-san's been pursued all this time. As we've recently learned, the true value lies in that girl she's with. The Palicana cult's been using local gangs to track them down. On that note, why is the Daidoji faction looking for her? And don't tell me you're after Lonnie, too. I sent a query to the higher-ups about it, but I've yet to hear a reply. Well, wait all you like, but I doubt they're gonna get back to you. Okay, yeah. Sorry, big part of the plot I missed. Kiryu's mom, Akane, is who we've been looking for this whole time. She nabbed a girl that Policana and Bryce were like that Policana was like had because Bryce was afraid of like I guess like the ideological power she had. She's like an icon for that whole religion, where the girl is like the girl could like overthrow him. So I think he was trying to have her like brought under his wing or killed or something like that. It was like a month ago, I don't 100% remember, but I know that that's what, like, Lonnie is the girl that Bryce wants, which is why Bryce and all of the criminals are hunting down Akane. Anyway, it seems like we're getting a call. Yep. Is that fucking Adachi? Oh my god, he's here. It's the Kasuga special. We're supposed to be chilling, but we're in fact not chilling.
Huh? お前今どこにいるんだ春日。力になるぜ。すぐ迎えに来い。俺ら空港を出るとこだ。空港ってハワイの？おいよ。俺もいるぜ。
Oh hell yeah, the boys are back in town.
南波さんだ。なんだよ。どうなってんだ。俺らも仕事なくて暇してたろ。だから初海外で困ってるであろうお前を助けに来てやったってわけだ。ありがてえ。早速二人の助けがいるんだ。大急ぎでな。そう来なくっちゃな。空港にいるんだったな。じゃあビーチの入り口あたりで落ち合えるか。せっかくハワイに来たとこ悪いんだけど。相手はまた日本のヤクザだ。そいつらから桐生さんを救い出す。なんだそりゃ。二人のおかげで光が見えてきた。じゃあ後でな。援軍の到着だ。これで桐生さんを助けに行ける。
We've got 2 more men. That's enough to take out an entire criminal syndicate. Oh, they're tougher than you. We needed a tank, and Adachi can fit the bill. They're probably tougher than you, unless they lost all those 65 levels that I ground them up to in the previous game. Let's meet with the boys. I wonder if we're gonna unlock any of the old jobs from Yakuza 7. L2 is back down. There we go. Oh god. What the fuck is happening to that creature? That's a horrific emote. Thanks for coming, brother. I'm glad you're happy to be here. Alright, we need to meet back up with the men.
This'll be easy.
Hang on.
You messed with the wrong guy.
Got to fight through the creatures of the night before I get there. Oh god, not the motorcycle. Let's warm up a bit. Oh, that's right. Okay. We've got a... Still can't hit these guys, despite everything. Right, I changed everyone's classes. Ichiban is naked. I gave Tommy a gun, and I gave Chitose's a ninja, right? Okay. Got all the angles covered. Just your average group of friends in Hawaii. Honestly, there's a bunch of anime conventions this summer, so this wouldn't look too crazy, honestly, if I just randomly saw it on the street. Those thugs came out of nowhere. Thanks, I think you just saved my life. Don't mention it. Oh, hell yeah, a chunk of a rock. She gave me a cool rock. God, everyone's in trouble today, aren't they? Hang on. Hands off. I'm friends with this person on Facebook, which means I'll die for her.
Yeah.
Yep. Hitting someone with a menu does more damage than shooting them with your gun. We all know this. Oh, cool. Another cool rock. We're doing good. The collection is growing. Got a quick question for you guys. Could you give me a heads up on how the video looks on the stream? Because I'm just having like I'm like keeping an eye on the audio levels on Streamlabs, and it looks like it's I don't know how to describe this. The frame rate on the audio bar is low, but everything else looks fine. It's been looking good. Okay, thank you. Yeah. There's the dad squad. He's even in a lame shirt. Let's go.
本当に来てくれたんだな。なんかすげえ久々に会った気がするぜ。
おいおい、そんなに時間経ってねえぞ。どんだけいろいろ
Bro, I've been here for ages. Centuries even. Who are the kids? Okay, these are my children. This one tried to mug me, and this one tried to kill me. Yeah, Tomizawa mugged me when I was 10 minutes into Hawaii, and Chitose drugged me and left me naked on a beach. And now we're buddies. Anyway, this is Adachi, my former parole officer, and this is Namba, who betrayed me twice. For the Koreans. Just an average Yakuza squad.
ごめんなさいね。ついて早々に。
なに。こいつに振り回されるのには慣れてるんだ。なあ。
もうさっきも言ったけど、俺たちは暇だからよ。春日の頼みだ。いくらでも振り回してもらって構わねえぜ。
なあ。俺の仲間は最高だろ。
本当ね。
Ichiban's personality is kind of like Goku's, honestly. Like, he makes friends with all the people. He tries to make friends with all the people he fights to limited success, and his hair is crazy. So, like, they're basically the same person, if you ask me. Literally no differences.
なるほどな。で、そのYamaiってヤクザが仕切ってんのがナイトスクエア。
And now Adachi knows the whole plot so far.
桐生さんが捕まったとして
Laid it all out outside outside of a local fruit stand.
なんてこった。一瞬も観光してる暇がなかったな。
桐生さんを助け出したらゆっくり案内するよ。行こうぜ。病の根城に正面突破だ。
大した作戦だ。だが
嫌いじゃねえってんだろ。
そういうことだ。
よっしゃ。なら桐生さんが心配だ。もたもたしてんなよ、一番。置いてくぞ。
I don't know about you guys, but I think it's the way he was dressed. I always figured Adachi had more of a beer gut last game, but he actually looks kind of trim, especially for a dude his age. And his arms are gigantic, Jesus Christ. You know how it is in Like a Dragon, everyone's just mega jacked. Because they have to be. You know, 5 party members, but only 4 can participate in battle, leaving 1 on standby. Change up your party formation from the pause menu by selecting party, then edit. During battle, you can swap out teammates by selecting etc., then tag out. Alright. I knew the guys would come through. Now we can save Kiryu-san. Yamai's lair is over in Night Square.
What are you looking at?
What are you looking at?
You gonna cry?
Okay, I assume... Wow, Namba's fucking picture looks way different than he used to. He looks so happy. Look, hang on, you guys can't see him. Fucking Turn this off real quick. Look at him in the bottom right corner there. He's having such a good time. Big grins only. We're in Hawaii. We're on vacation. You're supposed to be. You're supposed to be happy, or else. Or else they'll get you. Oh shit, I'm friends with Curtis. God damn it. Where are my coconuts, you motherfucker?
I'll beat you up real.
Namba's still fighting with a cane, noted. Kill him. Yeah, one thing I really love about the Desperado is that him having a gun just completely changes a lot of the, a lot of how the battle in this game looks. It's just like you knock a guy down and the Desperado's like, I got him, buddy, and just shoots him while he's on the floor. I know, I love it. As I gotta say, just one quick bit of praise for this game. I do really like how they nailed like the sort of the kind of feeling of a beach, just at sunset, during the day, and at night, because it's always like this like little thing where the moon or whatever's reflecting off of the sea is really like central to the whole picture. Like whenever you see pictures of the ocean, they always try to catch like they always try to catch the sun and the moon or whatever like over the water, because it makes that little like road to the horizon. I fucking love it. Just a little thing I felt like pointing out. Anywho, Nanba is a rank 17 homeless person. Hell yeah. We need to get him some new equipment. I guess we'll put him in the old classic, the long robe with the fedora. With some leather shoes, of course. And there's Adachi looking strong. Yeah, we just got a bunch of leftover equipment. Most of the other stuff I have is from somewhere else. I don't remember where I bought everything, but this should be fine to get us through whatever's next. What level are they? 20. Oh, they do not level with your party. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we've got a problem. We'll swap. I think we'll swap Adachi right in. Let's just do that, and then maybe we should get them some better equipment once we can. I don't know where we can find like a cane or a smack thing. There's an adult toy shop somewhere around here, isn't there? Maybe there. I don't know, because usually for all the different stores, like there's a store for each class basically. Yeah, Hyper Ecstasy, there we go. Let's go to Night Street. Might accidentally start a sub-story, but let's go get some equipment for our bros. Oh, hell yeah. If any of you were wondering why Kiryu was, like, missing a couple of features that the other characters have, it's because he doesn't stick around with the party. I think now we've got, this is like the main Hawaii squad, is like Adachi, Nanba, Chitose, Tomizawa, and Ichiban. Okay, what's this dialogue gonna be? Come on, yo, we've been around here long enough. Let's figure out where to travel next. But we've been all over the world already. Is there some place that'd make for a satisfying trip at this point? Why don't you ladies give Dondoko Island a chance? Dondoko Island? Kind men are more my type, though. I might think of it if you were a nicer guy. She probably won't give me the time of day unless I was a real loving guy. What the fuck? I'm here for weapons, brother.
見て見て一番この鞭すごいトゲついてる
Nah, she's
こ
having
の
a good
鎖は
time.
何に使うんだろう。うわ痛そう。あ、ろうそくだ。
めちゃくちゃ満喫してる。
まあ武器に使えそうなものは多そうだし、結果オーライ。
そういうことにしておこう。
I do like it when my weapon shops have bikinis on sale.
Aloha.
I guess it's lingerie. Okay, yeah, this is where you get so this is where you get microphone. Okay, so idols have to be like a class at some point if they've got wands. And this is where you get all of Adachi's batons, because where else are you going to get batons that are of good construction? Attacks and weapon skills may instantly KO. That's kind of nuts. Interesting. Okay, so this is for Night Queen. This is for idols. This is a hero weapon, which we're way past. This is better than what Adachi has.
Thank you.
But I feel like we could get even. I feel like we could get even more. And I have no idea where the hell we're gonna get a cane. There's House of Wushu. That just sells like nunchucks. House of Wushu is for real action hero men. Clean household supplies. Yeah, that's for maids. Bullet hell is for desperados. Dance equipment, sportswear. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should swap their classes around then. Because if we, hang on. They are already pretty high level. I feel like maybe, hang on. Let's go around. Yeah, let's just go around. Hang on. We'll ride the chariot. I'm not sure if you guys seen it, but there's I saw Furiosa the other day because post-apocalyptic is one of my favorite genres, and I really fucking love Mad Max. And I was actually really surprised to find out that it kind of whiffed on its opening weekend on the box office, but hopefully it recovers. But anyway, Furiosa, highly recommended. I think it's a fantastic movie. I didn't have as much fun with it as I did with Fury Road, but I think it stands on its own really well. Like, despite literally having all the problems that prequels do, where, like, they have to leave some plot completely unfinished because they deal with it in the next movie. Despite that, I had a lot of fun with it. I think it's a fantastic action movie. Yeah, Adachi just gives me samurai vibes, in my opinion. Old dude.
結構いいぞ。どれでいこうかね。
身なりは大事だからな。
Interesting. I guess, because the thing is that I don't really know how to differentiate Nanba and, Tomizawa, because they kind of struck me as hitting the same niche, but I think Nanba's more of a magic guy. Alright, cool. Now I've gotten one of my older friends to go into battle half naked. We're ready to party. That's interesting. That was listed as currently equipped on Kiryu. Kiryu might show up later, and he might not have a weapon. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, he's still on here. That's interesting. Hang on, I need to give these guys the fucking ankle braces, because I need to level up, like, as soon as possible. Give them the ankle weights. I love the idea of the Kiwami mouthguard. It's an extreme mouthguard. It just makes you better. All right, whatever. I've strapped together some equipment for them. I'll figure out what to do with them after the stream's done. I'll level them up, get them all figured out. We'll be good to go. Adachi's glory days. I thought we already heard about his glory days. Maybe I guess it just didn't come up. I hear there's a lot of game we haven't quite figured out yet, which means that we really need to crunch through this main story while we can. Night Square. Oh, oh, this is when we officially get introduced to it. I've been down this alleyway like 6 times before, but it didn't count.
おしゃれスポットじゃねえことは確かだ。ハワイの夜の店はここに集約されてて、病たちが幅利かせてる。そのせいもあって日本人も多いんだ。
病たちの話はどこに行けば聞ける?
I feel like that's a constant of humanity, that no matter what city you're in, there's an alleyway where someone's just fucking up a trash can.
大丈夫トミー。なんだか浮かない顔してるみたい。
まあな。だが今は俺より桐生さんの心配が先だ。一番この先にタトゥーショップがある。
Oh hell yeah.
そこの堀市のおばちゃんが俺の馴染みなんだが、情報通でな。古い人なもんであの病のことも若造扱いしてるし、逆に一目置かれてる。
ってことは
Oh shit, the gang has a mom.
何か知ってることがありゃ、病たちを怖がらずに話を聞かせてくれるかも。
なるほどな。わかった。
Hang on, I want to hear about Adachi's glory days.
古着屋があるぜ。あのジャケットかっこいいな。
足立さん、アメカジとか好きそうだな。
俺ら世代はアメリカ映画とかにもろに影響を受けてるからな。昔戦闘機のパイロットが主人公の映画が流行ってな。同じジャケット着てサントラを聴きながら空港行ったりしたぜ。懐かしいな。あの頃
He's not talking about Top Gun, is he?
いい趣味してんな。そのジャケットは今どうなったんだい？
太って入らなくなっちまったよ。あの頃は
Holy shit.
そっか。
Adachi used to be a twink. Holy shit. This man's a victim of twink death. That's brutal.
What? Got something to say?
いらっしゃい。
どうも。ちょっと聞きたいことがあるんです。いいですか？
客じゃないってことかい。
すいません、俺です。
富澤か。よく堂々と顔出せたもんだね。また病に焼き入れられるよ。
そうなんだけどさ、知り合いが病に拉致られたかもしれねえんだ。おばちゃん、なんか聞いてません？
さあね、ヤクザに関わって得なんてありゃしない。
どんなことでもいいんです。病に捕まったのは俺の恩人なんです。その人病気で早く助けねえと。
悪いけどもう言って
Yamai's
くれるか
kidnapped a man with cancer.
い。病んとこのが来てるよ。
Oh shit. Hell yeah.
おお、まさかハワイであんな反り込みにお目にかかれたな。
Dude, they've even got the weird slow walk down. Now that's some Yakuza, guys.
そうしておくれ。
他人様の島で世間話さえ度胸してるよ、踊れら。えらくしみるな。ハワイで聞くヤクザの広島弁は。
日本でもこんなのめっきり見ねえよ。日本の絶滅危惧種がハワイで生き残ってたとはな。
そう聞くとなんだか愛おしくなるってもんだ。
余裕かましてて大丈夫？
桐生さんを返してもらうぜ。あの人はどこだ？
なめた口聞きやがってこのアホンだら。お嬢せえ。
Alright, what level are these guys?
さっさと始めようぜ。
私の出番ね。
25. I equipped Ichiban with the wrong fucking weapon, is what I did. Not the wrong weapon, the wrong skills. I don't think I could equip him with the wrong weapon. He's only barehanded in this class. But can he hit? Yes, he can. He's not that blind. Oh, now we're talking. Why are you breathing hard? You threw 6 punches. I guess that's a decent amount.
桐生さんがどこにいるか聞かせろ。これ以上痛い思いしたってあんたに何の得もねえぞ。
ほら、早く言え。お互いここは笑顔で別れようぜ。
あの男ならシアタービルぜ。
I swear, most like a dragon plots would just stop short if it wasn't for the fact that Yakuza goons just they just have incredibly thin skin after you beat them in a fight.
確かに桐生さんを監禁するにはもってこいの場所かもしれねえ。
当然病がいるだろうし、手下でごった返してるんだろうな。
なあ、でも行くぜ。
Long night for the crew. Fucking Adachi and Namba just landed, I think.
What you fucker? You let go?
I need to top off on food real quick.
Aloha!
Welcome to Limbo. I don't want to be here. I'm still alive.
Thank you!
Just casually swing by a restaurant and buy 10 units of spicy fried tofu and just jam them down my pockets, yes. Won't be long until we face Yamai, and the sooner the better. Recommended level 26? Yeah, we can do that. Adachi and Namba might struggle a bit, but the rest of us are fine.
トミー、桐生さんがいるとしたらこのビルのどこだ？
ああ、それなら多分最上階かな。病の腹心だけが出入りできるフロアだ。俺も数えるくらいしか入ったことがね。
I love how they let the random bystanders walk around in the background of these cutscenes, but they're super wonky because they're trying to avoid interacting with the area where the cutscene is happening. So they'll just turn around randomly and go in the opposite direction for no reason.
なるほどな。要注意人物ってわけだ。
Yep, like that. These guys really dig the monochrome look, huh?
なるほど。道理で俺らの助けがいるわけだ。
そういうこと。頼りにしてるぜ。さあ、行くぞ。
頭かち割るぞ。勝ちに行こうぜ。
よし
What do we got? Where's that one? What's the one with the bees? This is the one with the bees. There we go. starting to realize that Ichiban's barehanded class isn't nearly as good as Kiryu's. Shadow Cleave. Mask of Fertility. There we go. The boys are learning.
てめえ誰かと思えばへっぴり腰の富澤じゃねえか裏切り者がよくもその面見せれたもんやな
Well, Ponzi Tomizawa's level 40 now. You need to respect this man.
よく言ったぜトミーシャラクセ俺たちの恐ろしさ思い出させてやらぶっ殺して勝ち行こうぜ
よし
More bees. Behold. Chidose did say she likes honey. It kind of makes sense. So, which way to the top? There's an elevator that leads straight there, but we're sitting ducks if they're waiting for us. We better find a staircase. Alright. Lead the way, Tommy. Monday stream. That's the magic of Memorial Day. I get to sit in my PJs and play video games. Well, everyone knows if you're going to set up a Yakuza crew or a gang in this game, you might as well. You need to set up your HQ somewhere thematic. It's got to be a theater or a giant cabaret club or something along those lines. God, I'm finding a lot of trash. Today's just great. Cigarette butts like discarded lunchboxes, just jam it all in my pockets. Yamai grunt on stage. There they are. Hey guys. The Yamai. Oh, they just there's a bunch of explosive boxes strewn about. Very convenient. The Yamai variety hour's about to kick in. Stay a while, enjoy the show. Oh yeah, Kurt, you missed it. Adachi and Nama just randomly showed up. Hang on, where's the explosive box? Here we go. Oh, that's a prop, so it doesn't actually explode. That makes sense. Okay, yeah. So here's my problem. Here's my problem with how I kitted out Ichiban here. See, this is Flipper to the Lipper. The ability, the Aquanaut ability I should have given him was Trippy Flipper Ripper, but instead I picked up Flipper to the Lipper on accident. So as he, which is a totally different ability. So whoopsie daisy. Yeah, classic flub on the flippers and the rippers and the dippers and all that. Just a little dynamite. No big deal. Okay. Solid. Ichiban's not doing as much damage as I want him to, but whatever. The freelancer job's thematic. He's a scrappy man. Dripping wet umbrella. I got the unknown bum challenge. Great. An umbrella that tends to accumulate water droplets. No matter how much time passes, it doesn't dry. That sounds like it smells god-awful. Just that permanent mildew stench. Wait, hang on. There's a thing we can pick up. Can I snag it? Yeah, it's right there. Cola! Bunch of assholes, you're all dead. These guys have it, you know, these guys have the Yakuza thing nailed down. They've got it all figured out, you know? Like they know all the lines that they're supposed to yell, they know all the poses they're supposed to strike. It's all legit. This one's a grapple. This one's also a grapple. That's good. Ichiban has to grip his head after he does that. There's nothing to worry about if Ichiban gets a concussion, because there's not like a lot up there to damage. There's a ladder here. What does this lead to? Madame's footwear. I did not sit myself down on my PC to be interrupted by your tech twitch. Gotta love low latency mode. Any more trash over here? Like safe key, that's not trash at all. Very disappointed. How am I supposed to meet the quota? How am I supposed to do extra stench damage if I'm not filling my pockets with garbage? Now we're talking. I love the term locked in. Just like, oh yeah, I've activated like a secondary mode. Can I smack these guys down? No? Brutal. Yamai's just through here, huh? Yeah, but it's no good. The door's locked up tight. I know it's a drag, but we'll need to find the master key. It should be somewhere on this floor. What do you mean, somewhere?
Yeah.
Well, it's just, I've only been up here once or twice, so... Come on, you tell us this now? Hey, guys. Argument won't get us anywhere. We'll just have to look for it. Everyone's mean to Tomizawa. He was like a tier 1 grunt in this whole gang. Oh, that's locked. Okay. He's just trying his best. It's a miracle he's helping us in the first place, given... Yeah, cigarette butt, hell yeah. It's a miracle he's helping us in the first place, given how we all met. So I'm assuming we can't get in here. Okay. Whoa, who the fuck are you? Oh, that's it? Alright.
勝ちに行こうぜ。
よーし
Alright. More bees. Hold reliable. Let me bees. Hang on, is there literally nothing here? Was it just one fight? They probably looted something from those guys and I just completely didn't notice. This is where I got that legendary cigarette, but it's not here.
よーし
Cheers for everybody.
吸収が早いのよね
Oh no, I interrupted a card meeting? That's unfortunate. I did steal their rares. Brutal. That's actually the worst thing I've ever done to the Yamai Syndicate. Like, I've beaten up their boss like 3 or 4 times and caused severe, probably some traumatic brain damage to literally all of their members, but the stealing all of their good cards, that's unforgivable. That's permanent damage. Oh no! No, I don't want to interrupt this. It's so cute. Dumbass! Ain't you ever heard of knocking? Oh.
私の出番ね
Tommy was clapping. Hey, he's good. He's actually got some respect, unlike everyone else in our group. I interrupted that birthday party. I don't feel so good about this now. Alright, real quick. I will be right back. I'll be back. I need to go to the bathroom. Give me a moment. Okay, hello. Interesting. Hang on a second. Let's see if I can save you, Kurt. I don't know how these mod tools work, though, because despite having done this for a couple years, I haven't had the opportunity before. There we go. Alright, hello? Yeah, I have a strict no links policy, just heads up. It's a big no-no, and I don't abide by it. Just heads up. Okay. Alright, we have destroyed a man's dreams by ruining his birthday party, and now we just need to keep looking for that key. It's you! This is Yamai-san's room. Have a little respect, will you? Oh, these guys have guns. Okay, making Nanba a pirate dancer was great because I got to hear him make weird fucking noises. Sometimes get confused on which streams have it set to kill versus permit certain links. Yeah. I'm sure there's some like horror stories about there's some horror stories out there about lynx. I remember watching like this one video about a what was it? Noise 54 not wave. I remember watching this one video about this one guy who I think something really unexpected happened while he was streaming. Like he like lost control over his computer. I don't want to. I'm trying to avoid details because I don't want to make it seem like I'm specifically like. Actually, there's not a lot of people that watch these, so it doesn't. It really doesn't matter. Basically, there was this thing that happened in Apex where basically they had a big competition, and one of the guys basically lost control on a couple things of his while he was playing, where his chat automatically filled with like, oh, Apex tournament hack brought to you by some dude. And the guy went, oh shit, and then like he had to take his hands off of the keyboard because a bunch of like wall hacks and stuff got turned on his computer, which had a lot of people really scared because they thought it was an RCE, which is like a remote code execution. And they thought what people were worried about for a second was that they thought that some vulnerability in Apex allowed it to insert and then execute like an executable file on your computer, which meant that they can make your computer basically do anything, because then it can run programs that modify its code or do other things with your computer at the kernel level. So basically, like, they can make your computer do anything remotely. Whoever has the hack or knows about the vulnerability, they can just kind of like inject something into your computer and then like basically take control of it and like ruin everything. And I remember that like there was a lot of noise going around about people talking about, oh shit, is this what the problem is? And then I think Thor, the guy from Pirate Software, who is a security expert, talked about how he was going over how it's a lot more likely that somehow the program got onto the guy's computer or his station, and then it activated during the tournament, rather than the video game itself having like a vulnerability that could affect literally anyone that's playing it, which was what the actual players were concerned about, and what everyone who plays a game that uses easy anti-cheat, which Apex also uses, was worried about. And it was really funny because someone linked to Thor a clip from, like, one of the guys that got hacked. They linked him a clip where the guy is literally looking at his computer and he says, okay, I've got it downloaded. What is this? And he's saying that to his chat. Like, someone linked him something and he was like, okay, I downloaded something. What is this? And it was just like, well, there's your fucking problem. Yeah. Is that a fucking minigun down there? That's gotta be a prop.
Nah.
Think that's our key? Ooh, the frame rate. Okay. Yeah, without a doubt. Let's nab it and get back to that door. Grandpa over here downloading not malicious.exe. Alright, we've got our in. Time to pay Yamai a little visit. Yeah, I remember watching Nakey Jakey's video about pirating music, and it was he had a really funny comment where he was like, okay, so you want to download Hey Ya by Outkast, but it's actually a totally you go to download it off of LimeWire, but it's actually a totally different song, and not only is it a totally different song, but it's actually 3 viruses in a trench coat. So it was just very, 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 very Wild West, that whole deal. Whoopsie daisy. I always find it weird whenever exit signs are green. It's more orderly now, but it's more like crawling through HVAC, which isn't much better. Yeah. Poetry Unbound, a collection of poems that inspire you to cherish and keep hold of your own freedom. That's fucking cool. Let's read all of those right now. Hang on, is that... Oh, it's an accessory. That must be what it is. What does it do? What is keeping these poems in my back pocket? It nullifies silence. That's kind of cute. You're about to begin a series of battles. You should probably save the game first. I like how they tell you that at the save station rather than, like, if you're about to hit the door. Alright, here we go. It's showtime.
何ここ。
潰れかけのキャバレーっつうか。
Feel the cashier's over there.
なんだ。あいつが病だ。
It's the cold guy with like 3 coats on.
まあしかしなんつうパスエ感だよ。
Hey, I picked up 2 tourists. Let's fucking go.
ご苦労なこった。
桐生さんはどこだ。
ここにいると思ったから来たんだろ。
無事なんだろうな。
さあな。
なんだと。
おや。富澤君もお越しだったか。のこのこ面見せるとは大した度胸じゃねえか。それとも俺が舐められてるのかな。
俺はもうこれまでとは違うんだ。桐生さんを返してくれませんか。
それは口をパクパクするだけで通る話か。お前もうちにいた人間なら我を通してならどうするかくらい分かってんだろ。
太田君とかいい教育方針でやってるみてえだな。
桐生の腰巾着が一発の口利きやがる。少しは期待してもいいんだろうな。
ねえ。楽しんでいけや。校長だ。
It'd be really funny if we had a cutscene like this and like the women managed to successfully like calm the guy down and then the boss fight just doesn't happen. Yeah, the hostesses were feeling a little uncanny. Just the total lack of facial animations. One thing about Yakuza is that it's like they reuse so many models and animations and other things that sometimes you can tell when something's older because it looks bizarrely stiff. Oh, they got a party guy here. Right here. I'm about to commit a crime against nature. Whoa. Yeah, reuse assets are good. The as long as it's not too obvious, it's like it's fine. Fucking Elden Ring apparently reuses a whole bunch of stuff. This is actually extremely funny that random people are like, it's like we're in the ring. People are just giving him like refreshers. Someone's gonna grab him a towel at some point. Come on, champ, you can get back in there. A counter stance. Oh, cool. There's an icon for it. Can you counter a grapple? He cannot. Okay, noted. A towel and a fan, yeah. What can I do? What can I do? I guess we can heal. Just top everyone off while he's in counter stance. Get grappled, idiot. Fucking loser. I really wish these were organized in like order of help. Dumpster bet. Here you fucking go, Nanba. That's extremely funny. She have a class? She's got that one. Oh right, she's got fucking this move. Woo! Yeah! I keep fucking up the square prompts. I'm not mashing hard enough. Oh god. Fucking loser. Like, I'm about to hit you with my secret technique, and Ichimon's like, I'm gonna punch you. Go batshit. What an ability. 3 moves in one go? Damages enemies at random, applying your weapon's attributes. The number of hits rises depending on your current agility buff. Oh, okay. Oh! What is this move possibly supposed to be? Campfire Cook, a cowboy classic. Where's my dad?
Yamai.
About to break them kneecaps.
手下の前で恥かきたくなきゃやるべきことは分かってんな。
恥なんてとうの昔に捨ててるよ。どうした？手に持ってんのは飾りか？
トミー。
やめな。桐生さんって人なら無事だよ。
おい。
でも組長さんに手を出すならこの先は保証しない。
Who's he got left to finagle with him? Ah, Adachi sprained a hip.
なんだよ。案外人望あるんじゃねえか。あんた。
いい女だ。俺はああいう人と所帯持ちたかった。
Level 4 goon.
本気なら今からでも遅くないですよ。
そん時は応援してくれ。
入るよ。お客が来た。
Oh, they actually got a medical attention. It's kind of neat.
桐生さん、大きな声出すな。寝かしといてやれ。あんたら桐生さんを見てくれてたのか。
組長さんに言われてやっただけ。
Ah, yes. We took this guy with lung cancer and we laid him down in a visibly dusty theater.
運び込まれてきた時からずっと眠ってる。
Actually, I don't know what type of cancer he has. Never mind. I figured it is lung cancer though, isn't it? Because he's coughing a lot.
相当無理してたんすね、桐生さん。ここじゃ応急処置くらいしかできん。仲間ならさっさと連れて帰れ。
病のやつ、こんなことだったら俺らとやり合わなくてよかったのによ。
Tomizawa, you don't understand. We had to have a boss fight. If Yamai was just like, oh yeah, I'm taking care of him, and we just walked over and saw him, then we wouldn't get to have a whole dungeon. Shouldn't be smoking inside directly next to him. That is a good point. You really should not be doing that.
茜ってのは例のばあさんのことか。
ばあさんって言うんじゃねえ。そもそもあんたはなんで茜さんを追ってんだ。
ハワイの裏社会がこぞって探してるからだ。どんな価値かは知らない。そんなもんは手に入れてから確かめりゃいい。
そんな理由かよ。
ハワイに来てだいぶ経つが、俺らはまだ売り込み中だ。バラクーダとガンジョーからはずいぶん下に見られてる。だから連中が奪い合ってるもん。
It's a Like a Dragon classic. This guy's actually pretty cool, but that would harsh his image, so he just didn't admit to being cool, and we had to have a whole fight because of it.
格好つけた言い方してるけど、要は茜さんとラニちゃんの命と引き換えに利権が欲しいって話でしょ。
連中が狙ってんだ。ばあさんには追われるだけの理由があるんだろう。だがラニってのは何のことだ。
少し安心したい。それを知った上でのことじゃなかったんだな。説明させてくれ。
I want to fight some Policana people. I feel like that's coming up.
パレカナの代表が真の支配者でラニってガキを狙ってるか。作り話にしちゃだいぶお粗末だ。
信用してくれるんだな。
富沢の件にしろ桐生の件にしろ、お前は
Oh yeah,
嘘が
Ichiban's
上
pretty
手じゃな
god
さ
awful
そう
at
だ。
lying.
それに連中がばあさん一人を血眼になって追っかけ回す奇妙さにもやっと納得がいった。ばあさんの剣からは手を引く。ガキを食い物にするほど金に困っちゃいねえからな。桐生が目覚ましたらさっさと出ていけ。うちの島にちょっかい出さなきゃお前らとはこれっきりだ。
I don't know, man. There's good shops in your territory.
最後に一つ言わせてくれ。
ああ、
桐生さんのことを手当てしてくれてありがとうございます。恩に切る。
Gotta check something real quick.
死体の首取ったって何の看板にもなりゃしねえってだけの話だ。
いや、俺の中じゃあんたは男ぶりを上げたぜ。ま、あんたには何の足しにもならねえだろうがな。
ああ、まったくだ。
Oh my god, it's fucking Haruka.
私は桐生一馬の
This is when she threw her entire fucking career away before she got hit by that car.
おじさん
家は
We're going backwards.
お前家がないのか。
孤児院黙って出てきた。
お前孤児院にいたのか。じゃあお前い
たぞ、あのガキだ。捕まえろ。絶対に逃がすな。
I love how in this universe there's always just an entire crowd of men willing to go after some important child. Like it's a persistent concept in these stories.
その子に手出すな。
桐生さん、もう大丈夫です。ここは安全です。
He's waking up and he's like, kid number 3, let's go. First there's Haruka, then there's Hayato, and now there's Lonnie. I still can't get over that this chapter is just called Trouble. Oh god, first person camera. Plot motivation. The greatest force.
病と手打ちをしていろいろ話しました。あいつらは何も知らずにいたんです。ハワイの裏社会が茜さんを追ってたから彼女を探してたってだけで他に新しい情報はありません。今もまだ茜さんとラニがどこにいるかは。
そうか。
あとは俺らに任せてください。桐生さんの体はもうこれ以上の負担に耐えられません。
みっともねえとこ見せちまった。だが全部承知の上だ。もう大丈夫だ。
まだそんなことを。どう見たって大丈夫なんかじゃないでしょう、桐生さん。
私は昔看護師をやっていました。そのことを踏まえて聞いてほしいんですが。
先が長くねえことは分かってる。だが俺にはやるべきことがある。
ラニやアカネさんを救うことですか。あなたには無理です。
何？
日本に帰国して回復に努めてください。さもなくば
Go home, old man. The government says so.
私の任務は茜さんを一刻も早く保護することです。客観的に言って今のあなたがここに残れば任務に差し支えます。春日さんたちにいらぬ負担をかけ茜さんの捜索を遅らせかねない。結果的にラニという少女を危険にさらすことになる。それは本意ではないでしょう。ラニと沢村遥を重ねているあなたにとっては。
沢村遥。
Fucking Ichiban missed that whole thing.
桐生さんにとって娘同然の存在です。100億の少女と呼ばれ大人たちの欲望に翻弄され続けた。桐生さんが守っていなかったらきっと誰の目にも触れず闇に葬られていたでしょう。ラニの境遇は私の目から見てもかつての沢村遥と重なるところがあまりに多い。桐生さんが強くこだわるのは理解しているつもりです。しかし今のあなたのコンディションでは人を救うことなどとてもできない。そんなのは元看護師でなくたって見ればわかる。
もうその辺で。
桐生さん、しばらく休養してください。 難波も帰国に付き添うと言ってくれてます。茜さんのこともラニのことも必ず何とかします。俺だけじゃありません。足立さんもじいちゃんもトミーも
Yeah, we got 4 people. That's a full party.
だからここは俺たちに任せちゃくれませんか、桐生さん。
情けねえな。てめえより若い連中にここまで言わせちまったが、俺は任せる。
I'm gonna be real, Kiryu. I think you've done more than enough for one life.
俺はどっか人に頼るのを
8 times
怖
over.
がってたのかもしれない。
怖がる？桐生さんがですか？
自分でも今初めて気づいた。長生きはするもんだな。
そうですよ。
Every time I try to think of Kiryu's past escapades, I always remember that one scene in Yakuza. What was it? I think it was Yakuza 5, where Kiryu's basically pretending to be Taichi Suzuki, and he there's this one time where you fight a whole bunch of Yakuza dudes that are all heavily armed, and the two of them fire rocket launchers at Kiryu, and then Kiryu just fucking sidesteps both rockets and then just goes on to just beat the snot out of them. And he's super casual about it, but he's still dressed like a taxi driver. It's great. It's fantastic. I love it. Anyway, Kiryu-san's in good hands, Ichiban. As for you, you've been through a lot late today, yeah? Ought to rest yourself. Can we exit? Kiryu-san leaving's probably going to take some getting used to. We'll have to work even harder from here on out. Alright. Nambo, look out for Kiryu, no problem. As for me, I'm trying to think about how to spend my first night in Hawaii. Then again, might be a little insensitive to go out after all that. If that's the case, I can give it a day. Dude, I gotta say, Adachi's a fucking beast. Because he had to get to Hawaii, which means he was probably on a plane for like, what, 8 or 9 hours, and then landed in Hawaii, and then immediately helped Ichiban beat the snot out of a bunch of Yakuza dudes. That's a lot for a guy.
Oh.
Sounds like everything's settled. Want to call it a day? Although, if you're going somewhere, I'll tag along. We've got a new party member now that Adachi-san's here. I like how Tomizawa 100% just buys into all the bullshit that Ichiban's got going on. I love it. The adrenaline is something, yeah. Kazuma Kiryu risked everything he had to stop Yamai. He's yet another person I owe my life to, and for that, I'm grateful. I'll be sure to repay him, though I can't do much right now. Once I've regained control, I'll get him the very best doctor there is. Sure. I can't leave the building. I can't do any nighttime sub-stories. I'm sad. Should I call it a day? Yeah. One more cutscene before we escape. I'm guessing, yeah. This is so sad. Alright, Grandpa.
茜さんとラニを見つけたら俺にも知らせてくれ。
もちろんです。井の一番にお知らせしますよ。
Oh. Yeah.
お体大事にしてください。
I watched the trailers for this. I watched the trailers for this game. I don't think Kiryu's gonna rest much when he gets back to Japan.
いやちょっと待った。一ついいか。
A private talk.
ハワイ来た途端、ちーちゃんなんか。
God damn it, Nanba.
さっちゃんのことはもういいのか？この野郎。
No, incorrect.
そんなんじゃねえって。じいちゃん、下手すりゃ二回りも年下だぞ。
それがいいってこともあんだろう
No, 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 Nanba.
全然ありだぞちいちゃんったく
Dude, a 20-year age gap is way too fucking long.
こんなバカ話する暇もなかったね悪いと思ってるよ
まあいいって
じゃあ頼んだぜなんだ
おうそれじゃあな
That is very on brand for Nanba, though, I will admit.
Dojimaの竜に後を託されちゃった。責任重大だね。一番。
ね。けど、やってみせるさ。
How many times does the dramatic chord progression right now is soundtrack? Anyway, I was about to say, fucking, how many times has Kiryu passed the torch to Ichiban now?
また動画上げてコメント待つってんじゃねえだろうな。
Bro, I gotta keep up on the algorithm. If we don't upload another video soon, our fucking subscriber count's gonna drop.
茜さんが所長をやってた養護施設があってよ。そこはパレカナが運営してんだ。
じゃあそこに行けばパレカナの人間と接触できるわけか。
もう行ったことあるけどね。その時はまだブライスの正体を知らなかったけど、手がかりはなかったよね。それにあそこの人たちがギャングなんかと関わってるようには思えない。
とはいえ、今んとこ心当たりがあるのはあそこだけだからな。また行って確かめるほかねえ。
わかったよ。現場百遍は捜査の基本だ。
A good cop and a bad criminal always revisit the scene of the crime. We're going back to the orphanage. Well, we've got a ton of sub-stories to deal with, so cock-a-doodle-dachi! What? I kind of want to hear some of these, like, side conversations, and I think after that we're going to do some sub-stories. I think we're good on the main story for right now, before we move on to re-investigating Pelicana. I wanted to close things out with Kiryu before moving on. I tell you something. Someone around here has a very old sounding motorcycle, and I hear it in my bones whenever he fucking passes by. You know, we saw this guy a while ago, and I thought that was a real person, but no, it's just a statue because this is Shinobi Sushi. That explains a lot. I thought it was that one dude from America that decided to become a shinobi because, you know, that's just how it is. There's one thing we love over here in the United States, it's ninjas.
結構当たってたりするんだよな。京都が出るとへこんじまうけど。
別にへこむ必要なくない？
まあ、それより悪くならないってことだしな。
それもそうだけど、私は大吉が出るまで引くから、あまりそういう感
You
覚
can
ない
do
かな。
that?
それってありなの？
だって一回だけってどこにも書いてなかったよ。幸運は自分の手で掴み取らなきゃ。
なるほど。目から鱗だぜ。次からは俺もめげずに大吉を掴み取るぞ。
おう。
Okay. Oh god, it's one of these guys. Fucking end him right now. Self-proclaimed witch. I don't know, I feel like if you're gonna make your own fortune, why draw the fortunes in the first place, I guess is my I guess is my question. Like you either believe in the fortune and then you either believe in the fortune telling and then you go for it and you actually like use whatever fortune you get to determine how you feel about the future, or you don't believe in the fortune telling and then you just avoid the whole thing. That was kind of my impression of like, if you don't buy into the fortune telling, then why spend money on it? Because it's like, if you're just gonna go like, there's a good fortune, you're like, yeah, it's a good fortune, I believe in that, but you get a bad fortune, you're like, that's not real, this isn't real, I'm in charge of my own fate. Like, I feel like that just defeats the point.
たまには将棋やるのもいいな。ガキの頃は近所じゃ一番うまかったんだぜ。
へえ。そんじゃ今度手合わせ願うとするかな。
いつでも受けて立つぜ。俺に指さばき
Swift as lightning.
えらい自信じゃねえか。ん？指さばき？
おお。音を立てず一思いに駒を引くのがコツよ。将棋崩しの。
これ将棋崩しの話だったのかよ。よっしゃー。
Adachi-san gave me the impression he was really good at shogi. Turns out he meant setting up the board. Give me a break. Playing? Eh. Not so much. Dude, I tried to figure out how shogi worked once, and I was like, I need a human being to explain it, to like walk me through this during a game. I can't, like, because the way Yakuza explains it to you is that they give you all the instructions on a piece of paper, and that just doesn't work for me when it comes to board games. I need to see the process. Adachi one-shots tea? Just fucking ends it on the spot?
そのおかげで次のネタも美味しく食えるってわけだ。
はあ、なるほどな。暑さで油を溶かしてたのか。
まあぶっちゃけ俺は猫舌なんだがな。この話を知ってからは暑さに耐えて根性で一気飲みしてるぜ。
それ逆に舌やけどして味わからなくならねえか。
確かに。
仲良し。
I didn't know that was for cleansing your palate. Kind of makes sense. I don't know how many lingering fats there are in your mouth after you eat a piece of sushi, though. I simply would not know. It's been a while since I had sushi last.
What you looking at? Go cry to your mom.
戦闘準備完了。
よくねかますぜ。
よし。このチャンス。
敵なし。だな。
Just learning a lot about Adachi today. Stuff I never learned in the previous game. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do after stream is that I'm going to go the Unruly Mafia. 3 identical. No, they're not identical. They're just all bald and wearing the same outfit. I'm good.
この辺は花がたくさん咲いてて綺麗だね。
ちーちゃんは花だったら何が好きなんだ？
なんだろうな。バラかな。
バラか。綺麗な花だよな。
前に育てたことあるんだけど、すごく難しかったの。お水をあげすぎてもダメだし、剪定も大変で弱いんだよね。でも根気強く育てて綺麗な一輪咲いた時は嬉しかったな。私もいつかこんな風に咲けるかなって。
ちーちゃん。
なんでもない。ほんと手のかかる花よ。
でも綺麗でトゲがある裏で弱さ隠して頑張って咲いてんだよな。少しバラを見る目が変わったぜ。ありがとな、ちーちゃん。
何のお礼なのかわからないけど。
I don't really. That wasn't really the impression I got about roses. The impression I got about roses is that they're really Oh shit! Bingo. Bichan told me about all the roses she grew, and it was actually pretty interesting. Definitely have a new appreciation for them. No, but I heard Bonkos. I heard roses are really particular, and by I heard, I mean I saw a meme where someone characterized them, and there's like a rose on one side and a dandelion on the other side, and the rose was like, oh no, the pH of this soil is 0.01 off from the ideal amount. I'm just going to perish because it's simply too acidic. And then meanwhile, the dandelion was like, fuck yeah, concrete, let's go. And the impression I got from that is that roses are actually, like, it's not so much that they're struggling to the top, it's that they're really particular and demand a lot of attention in order to just get anywhere. Rock and stone.
あのくらいの犬を見ると警察犬と捜査したことを思い出すぜ。
警察犬か。かっこいいな。
Dachi worked at the canine?
いや、相棒っていうよりもお犬様って感じだったな。能力を発揮してもらうためにめちゃくちゃ気を使ったぜ。まあそのおかげで犬の扱いはちょっとうまいんだけどな。
マジか。ちょっと驚きだな。
イメージと違うだろ。大変なんだよ警察犬の捜査って。
いや、足立さんが気を使って働いてたことに驚いてる。
どういう意味だおなろ。
仲良し。
Dachi's son used to work with police dogs, so he's got a pretty keen sense for what they're feeling. Kind of surprised, honestly. I remember, what was it? I don't know, dogs with jobs are kind of fun. Just when you see one with one of those little vests. Like at the airport or something, and they're sniffing all the luggage.
アイスの路面店を見るとトルコアイスを思い出すんだよな。
あの伸びるやつ美味しいよね。確かに路面店多いかも。一番もあれ好きなんだ。
まあ好きっちゃ好きなんだが、それよりも
Do not bother me. Do not pet. It will be distracting.
パフォーマンスがあるだろう。
なかなかアイスくれないやつね。渡されたと思ったらカップだけとか。
あれに勝ちたい。
勝つって何？
俺も常々一矢報いたいと思ってたんだ。
足立さんもか。
Men.
あのカップくるくるしてる瞬間奪えそうなんだよな。
あれ途中何回かチャンスあるよな。でも
I could take him. I could beat him. I'm a winner.
攻略法があるはずだ。いつか勝とうぜ。あの親父に。
ああ、俺たちの本気を見せてやるぜ。千歳も一緒に行くかい。
絶対にあんたたちとは行きたくない。
Right, there's a guy. Sorry, I'm not. No, that screen was pure hell. I'm not doing that today.
シェーブアイスうまそうだな。後で食おうっと。
かき氷といや、縁日とかでいつもブルーハワイ食ってたせいか、ハワイは青みたいなイメージを勝手に持ってたんだ。
There's a difference between shave ice and shaved ice, and I completely forgot what it was.
だろう？まあガキの短絡的な発想でしかなかったんだが、いざ実際にハワイに来てみて、この海や空を見たらよ、あながち間違ってなかったなって思うぜ。綺麗な青だ。
そうかもな。今になって答え合わせってわけだ。
そんなハワイを楽しむためにもいろんなとこ行って遊ぼうぜ。
で金使いすぎて真っ
I like how Adachi and Ichiban are just broing it out because they're finally together again. Adachi-san associates the color blue with Hawaii, and thanks to the flavor Blue Hawaii. One look at the view out here, and I don't blame him. More trash for the Trash King. Alright. I want to see a food conversation. Let's see if they've got anything at the Poke Garden. Now that we've destroyed a bunch of tables. Fuck those tables, yeah.
Aloha.
Can't kelp, love and seaweed? Is that what that fucking says? Seaweed salad and something else. you guys like ginger? I'm not huge on it.
いただきます。
I think it's a okay. So I have the deal with ginger is that I have two problems with it. One, if there's, I think I'm like sensitive to it or something because whenever something has ginger in it, that's like all I can fucking taste. And I don't mean like a little bit of ground ginger. I mean when they put like a chunk of ginger in whatever I'm eating. Yeah, reasonable amounts. I'm not huge on it.
シャキシャキしてて食感がいいな。
Another thing that probably contributes is that I had a very ginger heavy stew once, and then I got sick that very night, and that probably rewired my brain a little bit to hate it even more.
オゴは毒性があるからな。市販品なら加工されてて問題ねえけど、そうでないのをそのまま食ったら食中毒でやばいぜ。
マジかよ。 勝手に取る気はなかったが、そういうパターンもある。
Yeah, it sucked. It definitely sucked.
まあ、フグとかも似たようなもんか。
ナンバはキノコや野草はとりあえず食べてみて、いけるかどうか判断してだな。
What the fuck?
絶対にやったらダメなやつだろう。だいたいいけなかったらどうなるんだ？
宇宙とつながりかけたと言ってた。
思ったよりやばい人だったんだな。ま
あ、あいつは試食のプロみたいなもんだからな。 絶対に真似すんなよ。
絶対にしねえよ。
Dude, fucking talking about Namba randomly testing mushrooms, and it's like, oh yeah, he saw the universe once, and then the background turns into like the stars in the sky. Perfect. Oh yeah, stupidest possible thing to eat at random. I don't think you should eat anything at random, honestly. Like berries, mushrooms, even nuts. Like all of it's got its risks if you don't know what you're eating. I don't know how true this is. I heard almonds were. I think it was almonds. I heard almonds are like actually poisonous in the wild, and somehow somehow we humans cultivated that out.
What you looking at?
There's almonds you're allowed to eat, and almonds you really shouldn't eat. I'm not sure what the hell I would do if I was ever lost in the woods. I'd probably just be like, I should be smart. I'm not gonna eat anything that I don't need to, and then after a couple days of no food, I'm gonna be like, I don't even care anymore, man. Do we have a Aloha Kakahiyaka? Okay. I think we're just gonna have to eat all of these to find that to get that table talk that we want. Thousands of years of foraging and cultivation. Come on, people, stop eating random shit. You can't stop that from happening.
フレンチトーストに粉コーヒー、そしてエッグベネディクト。
He's reading.
なんか映画とかで見る優雅な朝飯がそのまんま出てきたような感動があるな。
そんな大げさな。一番はこういうの食べないの？
そりゃこういう機会でもないと食わねえよ。いつもは卵かけご飯にわかめの味噌汁とかだぜ。
私はそれも十分いい朝ごはんだと思うけどな。
まあ大好物だしな。卵かけご飯。 毎日食ってても飽きねえし、このフレンチトーストがハワイの人にとってのそれなのかね。
かもね。足立さんは朝は何食べてるの？やっぱり牛乳にあんパン。
千歳。俺が毎朝張り込みしてるとでも思ってる？俺は最近小倉トーストにハマってんだ。トーストにバターとあんこを塗って食べるんだけどうめえんだよ。 これにホットミルクが今のブームだ。
それ結局牛乳にあんパンじゃないの？
おいおい、俺
It's
の
more
話
advanced
聞いて
than
た
that.
か？
Come on.
食パンにあんこ塗って。あ、本当だ。
まあ厳密にはいろいろ違うんだろうが、結果的に張り込みセットの親戚みたいなもん食ってんな。
刑事時代の習性がこんなところに出てくるとは。
Yeah, I usually just eat leftovers for breakfast because it's quick. Usually I need to get going in the morning. Well, if I need to get going in the morning, I usually I don't want to like wake up and then do a bunch of shit in the kitchen just to eat. But yeah, French toast might be fun. Found what was it? Found like a lemon pudding recipe or something like that, and I wanted to give that a try. One thing I always struggle with when it comes to cooking is making those like delicate like custard based things, because usually when you need to make a custard or like a curd or something like that, I think one thing you have to do is that you have to add eggs to a mixture, but you can't let the eggs heat up too fast, because then that'll just straight cook the eggs. So you have to figure out some way to very, very gradually bring up the temperature of the eggs, so that when they mix with the rest of the food, they actually just mix and then create a nice even texture instead of cooking and leaving you with a bunch of scrambled eggs. Because one time I tried to make eggnog for Christmas, because I wanted to spike it with some bourbon, and was it bourbon or was it brandy? It was one of the two. And then what happened was that I added the eggs and I tried to follow the recipe. It just didn't work out. I ended up with a bunch of floating like scrambled eggs in my sweet eggnog, which is god awful. Do not recommend. And what happened was that I was like, I had that, and what I ended up doing is I didn't want to throw it all away, so I just ran the whole thing through a food processor so that it like flattened the eggs out, and the taste was off, but it was still edible. But yeah, something I need to try again at some point, and I need to figure out that technique so I can like master it, because what you're supposed to do is that you're supposed to take little bits of the hot thing that you're cooking and then mix it with the eggs a little bit at a time. So that brings up the egg temperature, and then when it's like at the right temperature, that's when you add the eggs back into the rest of it, and like the rest of it that's in the pot on the heat, and then you mix it all together, and then you need to take it out at the right time, or else it'll curdle. So it's hard. It's not easy. I want to figure out how to do it properly so I can actually make nice stuff like that, because usually my dessert repertoire is mainly just cakes and cookies, and I want to try something a little fancier. Like I want to figure out how to make meringue and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, emulsification's hard. Gossiga, my man, back on the beach.
Oh.
Hey, Raymond, good to see you. Working hard?
Hi.
Always. Look at all the people we've got walking the dunes today. If I rest for even a moment, their beachy dreams can become sandy visions of terror. Heroes of the sand. Sounds like he could use some help on lifeguard duty. Can I pitch in? Mind if I help out some more? Can I check on the kids, or maybe heat stroke detail? Both are important, true, but today you'll take on the very heart of patrol. Trash cleanup. Trash? Well, okay, I guess someone's got to do it. Help! Thief! Hmm? Ooh. Well, guys, looks like it's time to take out the trash. Please, someone. That man stole my wallet. A thief? Here? Damn. Don't worry, I'll catch him. Oh god, it's been a minute. Alright, let's go snap this guy's neck. Garbage day? I like how we've done so many chases that I know what the prompts are ahead of time. Like I saw something we had to jump over, and I had my thumb on the triangle already. And then when you see like a group of people just kind of casually talking, it's like, well, of course that's gonna be. We're gonna have to move the left stick for that one. Where's he gonna go? He's gonna keep going, dude. The beach is infinite on Hawaii, kind of. You just run around the rim of the island. What the hell? Who runs so fast on sand? In sandals, too. It's pretty impressive. I'm a part-time lifeguard. These sands are my domain. Crap. Here you are. Better make sure everything's still there.
ありがとうございます。
I will. Thank you so much. It's all here. You're a real lifesaver. He just came rushing at me while I was laying out my blanket. Sounds like he was waiting for the perfect moment. Try to keep any valuables close from now on. Oh, absolutely. Thanks for everything. Keep up the good work, lifeguard. Yeah, just repass woman multiple times in the process. You got it. Man, I can't believe people really snatch and grab here of all places. It's all too common, sadly. Places with lots of tourists get hit the hardest. Makes me sick. But, hey, you saved the day, big guy. You got the damsel her things back, and I bet that thief's on his way to death row right now. I'm... They just... They just fucking end him. Oh my god, that'd be horrible. I've got to say, Kasuga, with your quick thinking and passion, this beach would sure be in good hands if you went full-time. That's nice of you. I've just got too much else going on right now, though. Sorry. I don't know how Raymond thinks justice works. I think if they let him to, I think if they would allow him to put a sword in his lifeguard tower, he totally would go for it. He'd just behead a guy on the beach in front of a bunch of tourists immediately. I'll definitely think about it if things ever settle down. Nah, I'll be looking forward to that day's arrival. Hey, bud, you must have worked up a thirst during the chase, eh? I've got an ice-cold one with your name on it, and that's name spelled H-E-R-O. Hang tight for a sec.
Oh.
Oh, thanks. Sounds good. Raymond's been gone for a while now, hasn't he? He got consumed by the waves. Wonder if I should check on him. If he was going to get a drink, maybe he went to the juice cart? Isn't juice like a bad idea if you actually want to like rehydrate? I guess it'll cool you down, but doesn't the sugar, wouldn't the sugar like dehydrate you further? I know one thing I learned about myself is that I need to carry a water bottle literally at all times. Otherwise I might perish. Taken by the ocean. Consumed by the ancient mother. Lost to the primordial liquid. Water's pretty good, yeah. Fucking, what were you guys doing all the way over there?
Yeah,
not the ocean water. The ocean water is like at least 10% piss. Just from every creature.
なんかちょっとパチンコみたいだな。
え？
粘って粘って当たった時の喜びよくわかるぜ。
となるとあそこで波待ってるにじゃパチンコなら1500回転は行ってるぜ。
ありゃ当たった時
I really like the vibe here. Just Ichiban and Adachi going off on a bizarre ass tangent, and it opens up with Chitose going, eh? Every creature pays the piss tax when they enter the ocean. Price of admission. Local piss master. Overcoming trauma? Oh! What a fucking title. Did you eat a jellyfish?
クラゲに助けられたとか？
いや、アイスがうまかった。は？クラゲアイスっての食ったらこれがめっちゃくちゃうまくてな。あれ？クラゲいいやつじゃね？敵じゃなくね？って思えてな。なんじゃそら。
足立さんに苦手なものがあってもとりあえず食べさせれば大丈夫そうね。
Yep. That's honestly, I wasn't that far off. It was just it was jellyfish themed. It wasn't an actual jellyfish. Look, if you don't want to be scared of something, just eat it. Consume your enemies.
Yo, life guard さ、また遊びに来たぜ。そろそろ
This game's so fucking funny. Just yo, Lifeguardo-san coming out of the mouth of like the whitest guy I've ever seen. That's so good.
でもせっかくのハワイ旅行だし、心残りがあるのは嫌じゃん。
Iconic. Truly the most infinite wealth experience.
でさ、友達をたくさん連れてきたんだよ。友達？本当はもっと遊びたかったんだけど、あんたに邪魔ばっかりされたからよ。
邪魔って、あなたたちが迷惑なことばかりするからでしょ。
うるせえんだよ。
These are real conversations that happen on the Hawaii beaches.
こっちは高い金払ってここまで来てんだ。ホテルやその辺の店にだって金落としてやってんだよ。ビーチくらい好きに遊ばせろや。
そんな無茶苦茶な。
Hey, it's that guy who was getting in Raymond's face a while back. A woman gets her purse snatched, now these guys show up again, all the same day. Sheesh.
今日はまずてめえをぶっ飛ばすところから楽しませてもらおうかな。
The real beachwise of Hawaii.
ちょっと待ちな。
あ？
春日さん。
なんだよ、この間の爆発頭か。
Ugly bastard. Ichiban's very handsome, I'll have you know. As far as I can tell.
ライフガードの手伝いって感じだけどよ。今日も一仕事しに来たところだ。大変なんだぜ、ライフガードって。熱中症の人や溺れてる人助けたり、ゴミとか掃除したりな。
なあ、話聞いてねえよ。部外者が口挟んでくんじゃねえ。消えろ。
いや、そうはいかない。
Piss off. I refuse.
さっき言っただろ。俺はゴミ掃除しに来たんだよ。ちょうど目の前にでけえゴミがあるようだしな。
It's time to take out the trash.
俺らをゴミだって言いてえの
Oh
か。
my god.
自覚があるなら掃除される。
Champion dialogue here.
マナーも守れないお前らはこのビーチじゃゴミ以下だぜ。
んだと？気が変わった。お前ら、レイモンドは後だ。
I don't know. I love goofy dialogue. Like, I feel like if you're gonna write dialogue, it should either be actually good or dumb in a fun way. Because, like, if it's just kind of boring, that's kind of lame. But the, I don't know. It's just, I just love goofy dialogue. I remember when, there's this one guy I watch sometimes, which is, Mother's Basement. I don't watch that much anime, to be totally honest, but I do like hearing people talk about it because because people just get really fucking passionate about it, so it's fun to listen to them talk. And one thing one thing that's funny is that Mother's Basement, he does these videos called the hottest trash of the season, where he'll go over a bunch of anime from a specific season and basically just kind of give a whole fun little spew about how garbage it is and how fun it is because of how garbage it is. And the best thing about it is that there's this one anime, I don't remember what the fuck it was called, but he was highlighting specifically the writing, and there's a part where, like, a guy and some major political figure were doing something a little shady, or doing something that people thought was shady, and the reason they thought it was shady is because he literally walked out onto the balcony and then yelled at a crowd of people, "Hey, stop interrupting our scheme," and then someone in the audience went, "He said scheme!" And that's what made everyone think they were up to no good. It's great. I love it. So bad it's good really is just a pure thing.
いや、すっきりしました。
あいつら来るたびにバカ騒ぎしてすごく嫌だったんです。
みんなのビーチなんだから気持ちよく遊びたいものね。本当にありがとう。
いや、そんな大層なことはしてねえよ。それに礼ならいつもアルファビーチを守ってるこのライフガードに言ってやってくれ。みんな楽しく安全にビーチを使ってほしいっていつも言いながらパトロールしてくれてるんだ。
This guy's the coolest guy. Paladin of the Sands.
いつも本当にありがとうね。
あなたたちがいるから安心して楽しめるのよね。
Yep, real dialogue.
これからもよろしくお願いしますね。ライフガードさん。
はい。それじゃあね。
ありがとうございました、春日さん。僕一人ならきっとボコボコにされていました。
気にすんな。あんたらライフガードが守って
This
る
is a
ビー
real
チで
situation that
好
always
き勝
happens,
手される
yes.
のが気に食わなかっただけさ。
これは今回のというよりも僕の気持ちです。これまでも
I
た
gotta
くさん
say,
手
this
伝っ
game's
て
kind of
支えてくれ
incredible
て
because my
本
model
当にあり
walks
が
up
とう
the
ございま
second
した。
the camera points to the ocean. More Aquanaut gear.
大事に使わせてもらうぜ。ここしばらくライフガードの手伝いをしていろいろ勉強になったよ。
We're back to the inspiring music.
持ってる人ってのはたくさんいる。その人たちを陰から助けて観光地を支えているのは本当に大変だし、マジで立派な仕事だ。
春日さん、そう言ってもらえて嬉しいです。ライフガードって地味だし、万年人手不足だし、内容は結構ハードだし、簡単なタスクではありません。でもここで笑っている人たちの顔を見ると元気が出るし、守っていきたいって思うんですよ。僕もそうしてもらったように。
そういえばレイモンドも昔はライフガードに助けてもらったんだったな。
ああ、覚えててくれたんですね。そのことなんですが、
This is crazy because I don't remember literally any of this because it happened so long ago for me.
向こうのパトロール完
But
了し
for
ました。
Ichiban, it was
以上なし
yesterday.
です。
そうか、お疲れ様。じゃあ次の交代まで待機所でゆっくり休んでくれ。なあ、冷蔵庫に飲み物が入っているから飲んでね。
Maybe
あ
you're
り
a
がとうござい
CC.
ます。では失礼します。
初めて見る顔だな。レイモンドのことを先輩って言ってたけど新入りか？
ええ、先日から働き始めてくれた新人のライフガードです。彼、実は何年か前にこの海で溺れかけていたのを僕が助けた子なんですよ。
え？
その時のことを覚えてくれていたみたいで、ライフガードに志願してここへ配属になったんです。
へえ、どこかで聞いたことあるような話だな。
Sorry.
そうですね。別に恩を売りたくてしていることではないですが、正直嬉しかったです。僕が助けた子がそれをきっかけに一緒にビーチの人たちを守る側の人になりたいって思ってくれたこと。
あの新人ライフガード君からしたらレイモンドはヒーローだもんな。
そんな大げさなものではないですけど、でも失望されないようにこれまで以上に立派に振る舞わないと。何しろ僕はこの海のライフガードなんですからね。
あんたみたいな人がいる限り
Man, this conversation
こ
just
の
keeps
海は
going.
大丈夫だと思うぜ。きっと頼もしいライフガードも増える。俺はここにずっといられるわけじゃないけど、この海のためにできることがあったらこれからもサポートしたいって思った。せっかく綺麗なビーチなんだ。マナー守っ
Do
て
you
楽
think
しく使わ
anyone
ない
on
と
the
もったい
Like
な
a
いもんな。
Dragon team ever saw
そうですね。
Baywatch?
それでは共にこの楽し
Do
く
you,
て素
do you
敵な
want
海を
do you
守ってい
wonder
きま
if
しょう。
seeing Baywatch would have completely changed? Would have completely changed how they wrote this?
お、困っている人の声が。ちょっと僕行ってきますね。
I feel like the tone would have been the same, but they would have thrown in some slow
ライ
motion
フガ
running.
ードか。まさにビーチの守護神だな。頼もしい存在だが、まずはビーチを使う俺らが
マナーを守ってトラブルを起こさないようにするのが大事だよな。これからもこのビーチをよろしく頼むぜ、レイモンド。
Yeah, it's the ocean. The ocean's fucking my model up. That's what's happening right now. Because it's those old like a dragon water water physics. Like if I point over here, we're A-okay, but if I point over here, I am no longer A-okay, as you can see. Yeah, no, I'm getting a lot of lag all of a sudden. And yeah, it's when you see more of the ocean, I think, when it renders for the first time, that it starts to stop up, and that was happening a lot in that cutscene. You guys remember that one time in you guys remember that one time in Judgment where there was that one fight that had like a little it had like a little koi pond or like a rock garden or something in the corner with a bunch of water, and then the second the fight got to that corner and then everyone started fighting in there, the fucking frame rate went down to 2. Just total loss of all fidelity. Go eat at Soleil and see what's up. Oh, this place is gonna be expensive, but it's okay, I've got money.
Aloha.
What is that? Shrimp and urchin appetizer with caviar. Salad du jour? I don't... Have you guys... I don't remember where it's from, but have you heard that one anecdote where someone was like... Where someone... I do remember the insane VR minigame where frames were luxury. Fucking... I also remember that fucking VR minigame. It was just like... It was filters on effects on filters on effects. Everything was exploding. You couldn't tell what was going on. Yeah. But have you guys ever seen that thing where someone was talking about how someone at like a restaurant was complaining, and it was just like, I didn't want salad. I want the salad of the day. I don't want salad du jour. Oh my god. Pâté de champagne. A sumptuous country-style pâté made with a generous portion of fine pork and foie gras. Foie gras, that is... interesting. I generally avoid foie gras because it's kind of fucked up. Chateaubriand steak. A sumptuous steak made from the finest meat. Only 21 ounces of this cut can be procured from a single cow. Holy shit. Served with a rich red wine sauce. White wine with a fruity, refreshing aroma. Goes well with light seafood dishes. We've got soup du jour. The chef decides on the best soup of the day based on the quality of the ingredients and the climate. If you miss it today, you may never find it again. Grilled lobster. They've got the fucking built-in FOMO. They've got the FOMO mechanics in the menu. That's horrific. Dude, I was talking the other night with a friend of mine about live service games and about how they literally they just print money, and how the how monthly subscriptions are probably so much better for they're probably so much more attractive for they're so much more attractive for like the actual businessmen and the executives and the developers, like that are not the developers but the people funding game development. It's so much more attractive to like have a subscription based service rather than like just selling the game in one go, like on a disc or something like that. But the problem is that like I don't know how you guys feel, but I feel like live service games just like, there's so many caveats to me enjoying the game, you know what I mean? Like, I walk in and I'm like, yeah, but they're going to try to make it go forever, and there's going to be a battle pass, and they're probably going to lock characters or some other gameplay thing behind the battle pass, and then it's going to be like, the game's going to try to make itself into a job, because you're going to want to do the daily objectives, and like, it's exhausting. I'm not a fan of it, but, yeah, I remember. I don't know. It's just like, because one thing that I hate is whenever there's like FOMO stuff that's built into something, and it makes sense for this because it's like a chef deciding what is the soup of the day, whereas with games it's like you've got games like Fortnite and Valorant, and in both of those games. Yeah, I don't want FOMO in the game, yeah. It's but you like the Valorant, what I'm talking about with FOMO stuff is that like the Valorant and Fortnite, they both have they both have a rotating store, and I think rotating stores are like the devil. You know what I mean? It's god awful, because the thing Valorant, I think Fortnite does the same thing, but the way Valorant works is that they basically have 4 items that you're allowed to buy every day. So what that means, and they like basically when you go to their shop, I've probably talked about this on stream before, but when you go to their shop, you've got the most recently released cosmetic bundle. So you'll have a bundle with a bunch of guns, and those guns will all have like a theme, like a skin theme. And then you'll have 4 items that you're allowed to buy out of their entire fucking catalog, and that shop of rotating items refreshes every day. But the deal is that the more bundles they release, the larger the catalog gets, and the less likely it is that you'll be able to buy a specific thing that you want. So what happens is that if you're like me and you've got particular aesthetics that you really like, and most other things just kind of go over your head. I'm not huge on most of the skins in Valorant, and I didn't stick with the game very long, so I just didn't buy any skins. What the fuck is this? But what happens is that the most recent bundle that they release for that week, or very rarely they'll do like a recap, but the most recent bundle that they release, the most recent skin line, will be available so that you can buy the whole bundle and all of the skins for a little while, and then after that it gets interned in the fucking vault, where if you want to buy a specific skin line, like I had a brief period of time where I was thinking maybe I should play more Valorant. Maybe I can get into Valorant, because I used to play a lot of CS:GO, and then I forgot that I didn't actually enjoy CS:GO. But I was like, oh, so, you know, if I play this game for a long time and I want certain skins, which skins would be good to go for? And then I found out that they had a bunch of retro futuristic and past, like retro style skins that I thought were cool. Like they had vintage, not vintage, but they had one that was based off of infantry. They had one that was based off of a bunch of they had one skin line that was based off of a bunch of World War I/II weapons, and they also had a skin line much more recently that was based off of West. Like, it was a Neo-West space western thing, but if you didn't level up any of the guns, it was an old West style thing. Like, they have a revolver in Valorant. I think it's called the Sheriff, and in that skin line they make it into just a giant Smith & Wesson Model 3, or you get the double barrel becomes like a more West style double barrel, things like that. And when you look at it, that would be perfect for me. You know what I mean? That's exactly the look I want to have. But if I didn't, I did not buy it. I didn't buy it when the skin line was up. So if I wanted to get those skins now, like if I downloaded the game now and I wanted to get them, I'd have to check the store every single day, and then hope that one Neo West skin pops up in the store for that day. And the chances of that are so fucking small. But what that means is that because I want those skins, and the store refreshes every day, that means that the developers, the guys who run that game, Riot, have successfully convinced me to open the game every single day, which means I might go, well, I might as well play it. And if I play it, might as well. Maybe I'll spend some money at some point if I play it and I do like the skins that are currently in my shop. Or maybe I'll every single day I'll look at the fucking bundle that's available that day, and I'll have to every single day go through my head and go, wow, what if I bought this one though? Like, the whole point is to run the ads by your eyeballs as many times as it takes to get you to consider buying the microtransaction. You know what I mean? It sucks. And it works. That's the problem. It fucking works. People buy those fucking Valorant skins because it's I don't know what the deal is with Valorant, but it attracts a certain type of person, I think. Pom de jour video game live service. Yeah. No. It sucks. I think because I feel like there are a lot of people in Valorant. This isn't unique to Valorant, but people who really like prestige really like prestige, fashion like based video game cosmetics. Really like Valorant because they'll do stuff like, oh, here's this crazy gun. If you level it up, you can get this really extra ass death animation if you kill the last person or get like a good finisher on an enemy in a match. And then people are like, well, that's worth $40 or whatever the fuck they're charging for it. I don't know. Like, no offense to the guys that develop for Valorant, the cosmetics. The reason they say the cosmetic price is because it's they work really hard on all of those skins, and they do put a lot of animations and other concepts in those skins that I believe would make them a lot more work than your average video game cosmetic. And the game's not bad conceptually. There's a lot of things about it I don't like, but I don't think it's a poorly made game, but it's like, it's just like, oh, here's a bundle of skins, we're gonna restrict your ability to pick and choose what you actually want, and the bundles are gonna cost like $60 fucking dollars. That, like, when you start rolling those concepts out to me, I'm like, okay, you know what, never mind, I'm not as into this.
ウニとキャビアのバランスが絶妙で美味しい。濃厚な味がすっきりした白ワインにもよく合うな。
こりゃ本当にうめえな。特にこのウニだ。溶けて味が口いっぱいに広がるぜ。
実は小
I
さい
just
頃、
realized I signed everyone
ウ
up
ニ
for
って
day drinking.
なんか苦
Hell
手だっ
yeah.
たんだよね。今となっては信じられないけど。
まあ。大人になると好みの
No trouble bundles can't properly judge the value and is by design. Yeah. I felt it. I used to be really bad about it in high school. I'll talk about it more after this is
まさ
done.
に大人の味ってわけね。
ガキの頃苦手だったもんでも今だったら案外好きになれるのかもな。
かもな。じゃあウニを克服した千歳はもう苦手な食い物なくなったのか。
そうだな。あ、でも虫は苦手だった。虫が入った佃煮とか。それも今だったら食べられるのかな。
佃煮はメニューにはないか。
そりゃさすがにねえだろう。フレンチレストランだぞ。
でもさっきそこの公園で撮った元気なカブトムシがいるんだが。
Oh hell yeah.
待って、いろんな意味で出さないで。
カブトムシ出してどうするつもりだったんだよ。
Okay, you can only have one table talk at a time. Noted. Alright.
Thank you very much.
I'll see that other one later. Anyway, finish the point that I was at. What was it? Yeah, back when I was a younger person, I had an allowance, and that allowance was for whatever. So usually it's for whatever I wanted. But I would way overspend on skins and stuff like that. I used to play League of Legends, and I used to play Rainbow Six Siege, and in both of those games I had a bit of a problem. I think I'm a lot more. I rein it in a lot better now. I think most of my overspending now is just food, but at least that's, I don't know, that feels more real to me than a skin for a video game that's inevitably going to go down. I like food. I don't know. Food just feels more worth it to me for some reason. I can't explain it. But the thing about it was that Rainbow Six Siege rolled out this thing where they had collections. They did it for the Chimera, Operation Chimera, like the Outbreak stuff, and they were like, "Oh, we've got this whole list of skins." And I wanted exactly 3 of them, but the problem was that it was a bundled collection with like randomized packs. So it was like I want 3 of these things, but there's like 50 of them, and I have to keep opening packs until I get the ones I want. And the deal was, it wasn't that horrible because they everything you unlocked permanently, so it's not like you couldn't unlock one thing more than once, but they filled the collection with a bunch of little things like charms and stuff like that I just did not care about whatsoever. So what happened was that I ended up way overspending what I wanted to because I just really wanted a couple of those skins. and they fucking got me. They 100% got me. They got me to spend more than I wanted to for a specific thing, because they rolled the whole thing out as a collection. And that, looking back on it, I regret it a lot. Because it kind of set me back a bit on other things I wanted to buy. So it just fucking, it sucked. Feels bad for sure, yeah. Especially, like, I don't play the game anymore, so especially now it just feels like a waste. Like, if I ever launch the game again and play it, I could probably just use those skins again, but I don't know anyone that plays that game, and playing it by myself sounds miserable. I don't know, playing a multiplayer game by myself just lost a lot of its appeal to me, because I always saw it as like a social thing, and I never what was it? It was like, I got tired of playing with people. I got tired. One thing League of Legends got me worn out on was playing with random people that just they just have no self-control. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm losing this video game. I'm just going to unload all the vitriol coiled up in my chest onto these people. I'm just gonna vomit out the vilest shit that I can come up with, because I can't control it, and I would rather yell at strangers than, like, admit that the game's lost. What you doing there, partner?
どうしよう。困ったな。
Is that girl alright? Maybe I should talk to her. I don't think we should, but okay. There's possibly a reason those people are playing with randos, yeah. Ooh, nice catch. Someone's in love. Uh-oh.
すまねえ。驚かせるつもりはなかったんだ。物陰で困ってるようだったから声かけただけで。いえ、
気にしないでください。それでは。
Someone needs a facial wipe.
おい、そんな泥だらけで大丈夫か？
泥だらけ？全然大丈夫じゃない。
Neck deep? Hang on a minute. What's going on? It's a high schooler stalking her crush. What's up? So that's it. You were waiting for the right moment to confess your love to your classmate?
Hi.
Oh, they're here on a trip. Okay. I thought they were about to tell me that there's a high school... Yeah. That's also what I was thinking. They were like, "Oh, you're confessing your classmate." Because when I saw her in the fucking, like, the fucking sailor student uniform, I was like, this is clearly a Japanese student. My school's here on a trip, and my senpai told us this legend. Give your letter to someone buried in the sand, and they'll fall for you. So I've been watching Tanabe-kun on the beach. He's getting buried right now. What a weirdly specific legend. Well, I'm sorry if I cost you the moment. I feel bad about that. No, it's okay. I can't do it. Not now in these dirty clothes, for sure. Tanabe-kun will probably be gone by the time I wash myself off. He's a dude getting buried in the sand. I don't think he cares as much as you think he does. Damn it. Can't help but feel like it's my fault she's backing out of this. Wish there was somebody I could help. If I had a spare high... Where is this going? If I had a spare high school girl's uniform, I'd give it to you, but... Well, there is one way. Do you think you can deliver my letter to Tanabe-kun for me? Okay. Still weird, but okay.
Huh?
Huh? Me?
Hi.
Technically, the legend only says that your crush has to receive your letter while buried in Aloha Beach, and not necessarily from you directly. Okay, I thought for a second that the way this was going to go is that, oh, I need to get a new uniform for this girl, and then we were going to have to go somewhere and say, hey, do you have a sailor uniform for a Japanese high school student? And then the person at the store would just give us a really weird look. That's what I was expecting. Just like, why? So you're sure Tanabe-kun won't end up falling for me instead? As long as it's a letter I wrote, he should still fall for me. It's a bond between the letter writer and the one buried in the sand. Huh. Well, I owe you one for startling you. If I can really help, sure. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, my name is Hitomi, by the way. Hitomi Hamabe. What a name. Hitomi-chan, eh? Cool. I'm Ichiban Kasuga. Nice to meet you. Well, let's make sure I got this all right. The boy you like's name is Tanabe-kun. Tanabe-kun, right? Hi. Yes, sir. Exactly right. Nice. Got it down. Thank you so much for this, Kasuga-san.
Oh.
Hey, no problem. Tanabe-kun should still be playing with his friends on Aloha Beach. I'm going to go wash my uniform. After you give him my letter, do you think you could bring him to the coconut juice cart for me? Sure. By the way, what's Tanabe-kun look like? Oh, of course. Here, take it's a photo of him. Damn, what a normal-looking guy. He looks like he's yoked, though. Good luck. Short haircut, glasses. Okay, I'll keep this in mind. He's on the baseball team, you know. He's really cute. That explains the shoulders. Gotcha. Leave it to me. Alright, I'll meet you by the coconut juice cart. Thanks. Well then, let's find Tanabe-kun, shall we? Now, where are you at, Tanabe-kun? Is this some kind of purgatory? I feel like I'd see this in a Dark Souls game, you know what I mean? Ripe for harvest. My crop of men has grown well. Fine, this kid would have been hard enough normally. What's this crap?
Nah.
Okay, everybody face this way. How? Taking a picture, huh? Maybe he can help me. How are they supposed to turn around?
Nah.
Hey there. Got a minute? Eh? Are you talking to me? I'm looking for Tanabe. Do you know if he's here?
Hi.
Tanabe, yeah, sorry. Are you an acquaintance of his? Not exactly. I just need to give him a message from another one of your classmates. And, well, now I can't spot him in this sea of boys' heads. Ah, sorry. I know he's somewhere in the group, but I'm not sure where exactly. Really? You got no idea?
Hi.
Hey, Takahashi, mind coming over here? On my way. Well, nothing left to do now but just ask around. Tanabe has short hair and wears glasses. It's this guy, right?
Nah.
Pardon me, I'm looking for Tanabe. Could you point him out for me? Hmm? I'm not sure where he is, but I know he's not next to a watermelon. He hates watermelon, says it's too sticky. So he can't be within 3 feet of one? That's okay. No more watermelon for me. Interesting. Thank you. Watermelon at the beach, huh? This guy's completely shaven, so that's not short hair. That guy's next to a watermelon. This guy's next to a what? Is it this guy?
Nah.
Hey, excuse me, I'm looking for Tanabe. Have you seen him? Huh? Tanabe? He's here somewhere. I know he's not in the left-hand row facing the ocean.
Arigato.
Huh, thanks, I appreciate it. Did he put on a wig?
Nah.
Huh? Tanabe? He's in between the yellow and red parasols, I know that. Right, okay, thanks. Wait, what?
Nah.
He's friends with Sato-kun, though. Pretty sure they were buried facing each other. Alright, let's try putting this all together. Tanabe's not in the left row if I'm looking toward the ocean. He's between the yellow and red parasols. Everyone's between the yellow and red parasols. He's facing his friend Sato, and he's not next to a watermelon. That's all I've got to go on. Hope it's enough. Okay. So is it this guy? Could this kid be Tanabe? Based on the info I've got, Tanabe must be this guy. Time to hand over the love letter. Hey, excuse me. I've got something for you from one of your classmates. Huh? We can't just look at him and say, "Hey, are you Tanabe?" I can't exactly read it like this. All right, here, let me help. This is a confession of love?
Oh.
Sweet, isn't it? The girl who wrote it's waiting for you at the coconut juice cart. Can I walk you there? For sure. God, I hope I didn't fuck this up. If I fuck this up, this will be really awkward. He was facing another guy and he was not next to a watermelon.
Oh.
Hey, I guess we're running on time. Look who I brought. Okay, I think it's the right guy. I got nervous. Okay, it all worked out. Yeah, she said and I also panicked.
でも浜辺さんはビーチにいなかったし、逆に僕が砂埋め遊びに巻き込まれちゃって、これじゃ浜辺さんに渡せないなって。
それ欲しいの？
Give it to me.
私ばっかり渡すのなんかずるい。だからそれちょうだい。本当に何書いてるのかわからないね。
Wow, this is horrible. Thanks.
嬉しい。泥だらけの手紙。大事にするね。
浜辺さん。
I'm gonna frame that mud paper for the kids to see.
直接くれたらよかったのに。
実は私もこの手紙みたいに泥だらけになっちゃって。でもどうしてもここで渡したいから、春日さんにピンチヒッターになっても
Oh
ら
shit,
ったの。
baseball terminology. She's got him on lock.
田辺君に告白なんてできないし。
それじゃあ僕の手紙と同じだったんだね。
そうかもね。春日さん、ありがとうございました。これ今日のお礼です。
Sick.
せっかくの縁なんだ。仲良くやるよ、お二人さん。
I kind of wish the status immunity accessories also gave you a stat like a stat boost. That'd kind of make them feel more worth it.
おめえらがうまくいったことで、またここで手紙を渡すやつが増えそうだな。
Like, I don't know what status effects people strike me with until I fight them, at which point it's too late to switch my accessories around.
春日さんも気になる人がいたらどうですか？ここで手紙を渡しては効果てきめんですよ。
Yeah, it's got a 100% success rate with us. So you should try that. I'm gonna bury myself in the sound and wait for Sayaka to show up across the Pacific Ocean.
よく考えたら、うまくいきたい相手に埋まっていてもらわないといけないのか。さっちゃんに埋まってもらって、いや、絶対無理だな。
Yep. Gonna walk on the ocean floor to get there. Driven by the urge to tell Kasuga that he's an idiot. I think I'm good for today. I've been low energy all weekend. I feel better today, which is good. But I think I wanna get all my ducks in a row and do some stuff before the day's over. So I'm going to I think I'm gonna call this for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys had fun, and I hope these last couple streams have been good. It's I'm just trying to get back into it, so glad to get the habit back in action. But yeah, that was this part of Infinite Wealth. We're very slowly crawling our way through this game's storyline, and I assume we'll finish it at some point. Right now, it's shaping up to be way longer than the Yakuza Like a Dragon playthrough, but that's partially because we're actually doing all the sub-stories I can find instead of... Because in the previous game, we kind of weren't. But yeah, so this is... Well, we're taking our sweet time with this one, which I don't mind. I think it's... I'm really enjoying my time with it. Like every part kind of has its own fun to it, so I like it. But yeah, that'll be it for this weekend. I'm busy during the weekdays again, but I'm going to put up a new schedule at some point this week. Well, I'm trying to get back into the usual schedule, and I'm also trying to. I will one of these days, I will show up to a stream on time, and that day will be glorious when it happens. But yeah, for right now, I'm going to call it here, and I'm going to wish you all a fabulous Memorial Day if you're celebrating it, or just a good Monday if you don't. And I hope you all have a fabulous week. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much once again, and goodbye.